took many years ago, when I said to you we would never grow old. Messages I've saved that I never send, 'cause I don't know you, but I used to back then. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time.
Somebody out there.
If I didn't chase you, would you even care?
And if I lost my mind, would you come around? I will keep you safe and sound after all this time. Once golden, there's only so much
Chad, baby, what is going on? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday morning. There's a lot going to be happening here on the charts today, so don't go anywhere. As you guys can see, we're kind of going to be a little bit, shorter team yet today, but I still do have in the morning session here with us our brother Bonang. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm good. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. I can't complain. Chad, obviously, as I said, Chris is writing his exam today, so he will only be joining us for New York session. And obviously, Bonang does have an appointment he has to get to after this, so at least he is blessing us, joining us, just so that he can quickly give you his analysis so you guys are up to date with what he's doing and can monitor it from there. But then, Bonang, to get us started, my brother, I'm going to hand over to you to please open us up with a prayer.
All right, let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Lord, we pray today that you push away every darkness and place your light upon our lives. In the name of Jesus Christ, we are here once again, Lord, casting down the net into the deep. We pray, Lord, that you bless the work of our hands and let there be profits in whatever we do. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. All right, Chad. Again, as I said, Bonang does have places to be, just so that he's not rushed. We're going to give over to you first, my brother, for you to do your analysis.
All right, thank you so much. Beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. 2Gs, let's see those 2Gs. If people are awake on stream, right, I'm not going to stay much with you guys. I'm going to be as quick as possible here. Right, I am seeing US 30 currently sitting on a sideways market today. As it is like this, yesterday we went all the way up. We hit that target, which was our CV. We saw the market dropping again. Now, looking at the way the market is, or the behavior of the market today, I'm still going to try my best to continue this market bullish. But however, I want us to look at something today. According to the mathematics, we are bearish, guys. This is something that people must understand, that today the market is bearish. It is not as bullish as it was yesterday. So we saw a decline there. This market is pointing to the down, nevertheless, as it is pointing to the down like that, I want us to consider something. I'm just going to quickly type my key level there in order for you to understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to type two key levels. This is my key level, which is 42,132.65. all right, this key level here is standing as a support for me today, and then I will then take it from there. Today is 18th. I'll be quick, guys, don't worry. I want us to do this together, so you see that we do this mathematics on daily basis, right? Basically, that's a support where the market bounced from. Looking at that kind of a scenario there, I want to see how the market then behaves as we push towards this level. Let's do the other key zone here quickly. Just very quickly, we have another key zone, which is 5.3. This one will be our resistance, right? This here is our resistance for the day, 8.3, and then I'll place it there for each and every one of you to see. Right, looking at the way the market is, that entry of yesterday became our, one would say it's a high anyway. That's our resistance. That's where the market was resisted at. And then let's look at something here. A quick one. We're going to do the CV, which is the current valued price of the market. So that's the one that we're going to use now, just to see our entry level. Our entry level is going to be 42. This is our sell entry level, by the way, 42,215.80. Don't forget that, guys. These numbers are key, and this is data feed from NASDAQ itself. So very important, guys, to understand these things. All right, we quickly jump in there, and then we place it there today, 18th there, and let's see how this market is going to behave like here. And then we sell. Today we are selling, sell here. Right, so as we are selling there, okay, that's it. Quickly, let's do the calculations. How much money are we going to be targeting today, and what is our take profit for the day? We are doing the mathematics live today. Going to my calculator quickly. So just a minute so that everyone here can get to see what we are doing. Let me, all right, my calculator says, all right, two, all right, so according to the mathematics, this here will be our target for the day. Just a quick one, guys. Please be patient with me here. Sell TP, I'm almost done. And then mathematics says 41, 916.51. This is the date of the day, 18th. All right, so as it is like this, that's our TP for the day. I'm just gonna change the style, make it blue, and then do it this way. Okay, guys, this is it. I have my trading criteria, I have my trading zone placed there. All right, this is it, guys. This here is my PRV, previous close, and then this here is my resistance, which is a high, and then this here was yesterday's criteria, which was one would say yesterday's support, and then we saw the market is currently sitting below that support, and then today this here is our sell entry, and then we are headed down here. So for today, guys, I am bearish on US30, and I'm actually entering sales right now. I'm just going to enter sales just exactly at that support area, and then we'll stop loss above that candle there, and then from there I will then target this area of interest here. Right, guys, allow me to clean this zone here, just to clean it like this so that it can be more clearer for you to see, and also for me to not have an issue. Right, as it is a buying zone like that, well, we are seeing a rejection there. The market failed to push up yesterday, so which means bears are in control, and also we are seeing price is sitting at our CV, that is our sell entry. So selling wherever the price is at right now will be more convenient than buying, and then here is our target for the day. But there is a target here that is a bit lower, which was a Monday target, if I'm not mistaken, this one here on the 16th. So this price has to come all the way down. So selling here is very, very important, all the way down to 41,442. So this is how I am on USD. I am bearish right now, and I'm expecting this price to then continue going down and down and down from there. As soon as this price triggers my sell entry here, which is one would want to set a sell stop. If you are not comfortable with this kind of a trade, you can set a sell stop here. A flip in there means good money for you, right? And then don't forget that our target is actually 41916. Basically, that's how this market is. So today we are bearish, and we are looking for those selling signals. Well, that's your take profit number one. That is your final take profit for the day. But there is a long or a stretched take profit, which is 41,427. In case you want to hold a little longer, that one will be better. So today we are selling, though as yesterday we were buying. So where we are right now, we sell and then we target all the way down there. Right, allow me to just do US30. Let's leave NASDAQ alone for today, and then nevertheless we'll meet exactly New York session. I'll be here as well, so that we see how we go deeper and deeper with this. So we are bearish now. Thank you, Kicks.
Nah, all good, my brother, all good. All right, Chad,
Yes,
let's
sir.
have a look here. Okay, so let's start us off with the dollar. Let's actually first start off, guys, from my side with the fundamental chat. So let's have a look at what are we looking at for today. So obviously for the pound, you had CPI this morning coming out 3.5, 3.3. So is a drop from the previous, but is higher than expected. So again, not looking too bad there for the pound. Going over to 230 today, we have unemployment claims. We're going to see pretty much a flat number, nothing too crazy with that one. And then 8 o'clock tonight, 8:30 is the FMC press conference. So all the Prodigy members will be having their watch party tonight for the FOC conference. and then we'll see what's going to happen there. So going to be quite interesting, but that is pretty much it for the day. So let's see what's there. Now on the dollar, guys, I said to you, I am bearish. I need to see quite a bit happen before I'm going to go bullish. Now I can say I'm going to have a little bit more of a neutral outlook here. Now, two reasons for that is you basically have taken out these lows over here. So we have got back above that. If you want to see it this way, that's what we are going to monitor. But the first thing for me is we want to see, does it hold support? Secondly, this, as I said to you guys, remember that gap never actually closed. So this was that gap closure for us now. So all it could be is that this literally was just coming for the closure and then continuing back down. So we're going to monitor that, because even when we go back to this, as much as it's a bit of a gap, if we have to take it, even drawing a fib from that point over there all the way down to our lowest level, we are going to see we kind of are in that golden area now. So that 32 approaching a 50, so you could even go that a little bit higher still, but as I say, that is kind of back into a messy range, so that would still be a neutral outlook for us. So we'll just monitor what's going to happen there, but nonetheless I am still a little bit more bearish on the side. But again, we can see if that's going to change around, especially on a day like this where we have FOMC tonight. So anything can happen. When we look into the 4 hour, we can see you trade quite bullishly. And again, we always talk about this, guys. You have also an EQ of a candle. So when we look at this now, we really are kind of retracing almost 50% of this candle. So if we have a look there, we find this was the candle that was that breakout. There is that 50% kind of lining up with these bodily highs. You guys can see that they're literally perfectly with that candle high. So we always talk about there's a reason where these things happen, and that matching perfectly over there. So we can see that coming into play now, dropping down to the 15. What are we going to monitor? So again, the same idea, that if this is going to continue bearish, we're probably going to get something like this, either breaking further down past that daily pivot, or we're going to hold, yeah, and even hold Asia lows, where it can kind of fake out, then come back down, then fake out, come back down, probably even take the daily pivot a bit, come back up. We're going to get a bit of a range in market if this is going to attempt to still go higher later on as Asia highs remain untested. Otherwise, this thing can completely just start to go back to the downside, go for that EQ, and then back to the weekly pivot to retest since breaking away. So we'll just monitor that. Going over to NASDAQ, again, the idea that we spoke about yesterday, that we were bearish on the pair. Now, what does this mean? Yes, we can still look for buys, but we are still bearish nonetheless. Now, yesterday's daily, I said to you guys, was a bit more neutral, purely for the idea that we actually hold in areas of key resistance, now turn support, where unlike yesterday, where we get into a little bit, that is already holding resistance. So that was the difference in the two. But NASDAQ is coming down. We're seeing that over there now, kind of having that test of that weekly pivot. So was this just the move? Monday, Tuesday, we always talk about going the opposite direction of our weekly bias. So then if this does go bullish, more than likely this will be the bullish move for the rest of the week, and we'll see this really start to play out all the way to the top side. So we'll monitor that. But again, the big thing for me, guys, is we are trading here now Asia highs. So already, if you guys know, there's a little video you guys can go check out called the Grab a Kick. It is on the channel there, where already this would be your Asia lows, Asia highs, the sweep of the highs, then you've got your retest of the EQ, and that would be your move. So you would actually be looking for shorts right now, with the idea of a weekly pivot, daily previous daily low, and then Asia lows as that remains untested. So that would be the move over here. Also looking for shorts on NASDAQ. US 30, pretty much the same thing, but remember, as I said to you guys, the whole idea was that this already did break structure. So remember, NASDAQ, if you want to think of it, in essence, NASDAQ is technically trading over here above our key area, where US30 has already broken, had the retest closed, and we want to see that move continue to the downside. So definitely seeing that come into play over here. On the 4 hour, you're going to see the same thing. We've now traded, tested that key level, broken back down, coming back up, that little bit of liquidity which got the weekly pivot for us, and they continued more to the downside. So we're just monitoring how this thing is almost building up its own confluencies. Same idea here, US30, Asia lows, Asia highs, having the sweep, haven't hit the EQ yet, so we could still see maybe a possible little pop off with US30 before a turnaround move, but we'll just monitor that still for now. But again, if this can hold Asia highs, you could look at a potential move all the way back up to the weekly pivot. Otherwise, the same as NASDAQ, once we break back in, start looking to go back down, because you got previous weekly low and Asia lows over there to take and break to the downside to still go for that monthly pivot. So let's just have a look there. Then lastly, guys, on gold. Gold is what I'm going to really pay attention to. We obviously had the sells yesterday. That was our plan, which played out quite perfectly for us. So the move testing that psychological 3400, rejecting, kind of catching the sells after that, and just holding to the downside. I think most of the guys closed out, I think around about 3380 or 3375, somewhere around there. We'll have a look. But absolutely monster moves there for us. But now on the 4 hour, we're going to see how we are starting to break lower over there. We can still see that level over there. And the big thing is I was coming back down again. This is literally still this morning, testing 3400 again and rejecting. So 2 areas are going to happen. Now the thing for me, guys, is obviously we want to talk about the idea that we are seeing Iran, I don't want to say that the situation with the geopolitical tension escalating, but there is obviously slowly, for example, deployments. So obviously the US has sent some more troops over now. They haven't been engaged in any aspect. The minute that happens is when things are going to kick off. But they kind of just have that preparation. Obviously Trump's had quite a few comments on it already. So in that aspect, we kind of are starting to see a new little bit of escalation in it. And just for that reason alone would be the only reason I would look for buys. Where I'd be looking for the buys is kind of over here. So this 3800, literally what's happening now. This test here, 3800, round number holding, get back above the previous daily low, and that's where I'd look to go long. Because then you want to find this move, taking that sweep of the day, get it back up, your natural pullback, and then you'll move back to the top side. Sorry, Chad. And then obviously that 3400 would become the first area of interest for us. But if this fails, for example, daily pivot we hold, we can re-break previous daily lows. We're going to look for those sells again, Asia lows, then move to the downside, and then we can see this. I'd say even from there, if we do break Asia lows, hold daily S1, we could probably go daily S2 and go 3350. Let's just say a nice round number again. That would be the play. But gold is ranging. We can see this over here very, very clearly. So we are most likely setting up for a big expansion move. We just want to make sure we are aware and awake when that move does come. But Chad, that is pretty much everything from me. We're just going to see what's going to happen now on the charts, and then we will get into it. We've got a few minutes left before we open up the markets. Good afternoon, Sir Keys and Sir Bonang. What's your status on gold? Okay, I just did that breakdown there, so it should have answered your question.
On my side also, gold, I forgot to jump into it. Let's just do it this way. There is remember yesterday, Kicks, I spoke about NASDAQ, that I was just observing it, right? I didn't execute any trades yesterday. So even today, I see that this market, I had said I will buy from this PRV. You can see this is where I had said I would rather buy from. So the market came here and then pushed up. Unfortunately, it didn't reach my price. So which means I was not triggered on my buy stops. So anyway, that's a missed call, by the way. So I think today, as the market is bearish, that's a missed call for me. I didn't get it. And then jumping into gold. Gold is currently sitting on a sideways movement just at my entry level, right? So gold is still at my entry since yesterday. Like you can see, sideways. We are waiting for the market to flip up. Don't worry, it will go up. So basically, that's how this market is on gold. And also, NASDAQ, I missed a buy and I'm not going to take it again. I'm just going to focus on this sell that I took here. Choose my backers wisely. That's all.
There we go. You guys heard it first. But yeah, Chad. So we're going to monitor. We're going to see what is going to happen. So don't go anywhere. It's literally still early. 240 people in the live stream. Let's get the likes up, guys. Yeah, 240. We're at 69 likes at the moment. Definitely think 150 is very, very achievable for you guys on that road to 19k subscribers now. So definitely will be appreciated, guys. Good morning, Curtly. Hope you're having a good one. Don't worry, Bonang 2025. Hey, +1 Bonang.
Yes.
So let's just see what is going to happen.
Let's wait for the opening.
Yeah. Few more minutes, guys. Few more minutes. Chad, you guys can't even complain. Yesterday, you guys were fed for like 2 months with that amount of trading we had yesterday. It was a monster day for the team yesterday. see. What do the markets want to give us here today? Nah, we made a killing, bro. Disgusting sell call by Keeks. Nah, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, guys catching the monster seller in gold yesterday. And then also the massive USD buys. Guys, gotta be alert. I'm still in bed trading. God is gold. Nah, Keeks only got 40 yesterday, 40 now from the spot that frustrated me yesterday. Yeah, patience. Hey, bro. Let's see what's gonna happen, yeah.
Sell entry at what level? Oh, you mean USD? Any at current price? Anyway, market is sell. If you want to use a sell stop, 42,215.80. Please, if you lose, don't say I misled you. If you make money, send me donations.
Hey, there we go.
I'm not accountable for your losses, but for your wins, account me, no problem.
Chad, remember, this is all for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
You still want to move a FOMC trap, enjoy yourself. There we go. A few minutes, market's gonna open, and then let's see what we can get up to today.
Yesterday was nice. Yesterday was nice yesterday. Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves. But it declined our buy, you know. We wanted to see this thing pushing up all the way, but it failed. But at least taking a profit from the CV there was a good one.
Maybe it's too early.
That's a
Rich
good
has got
one.
this flame on speed dial. Hey. Guys have got to be on it. Gold, gold, gold. Let's see what gold's going to do for us today.
It's what, Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't sell USD myself now. Yeah, I think it's for me, guys. Technically, you could sell gold where it is now, but I'm still waiting a little bit. I mean, markets haven't even opened yet. Let's see, markets
Don't
ain't
worry,
ready.
if you don't sell, you are still okay. You miss the train. Don't worry. Yeah.
Scalping is emotional and day trading is hurtful. Hey, Chad, but nonetheless, markets are open. Round 5. Ding, 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 ding.
Let's go.
Round 1. Fight!
Enjoy yourself.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Hope you guys are ready for it.
Ta-da. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on now. I want to see this thing making a huge U-turn there.
People are sleeping on it, Chad. Let's see. I'm not on a train, they're broken. I'm on a taxi. Hey, man's doing what needs to be done. Like I said, Bodang, what brand is that?
I will send you the name. What did we take? I know we're on sale US 30.
It's expensive out here, Chad.
Mm.
It's expensive out here. Yo. I'm long NAS 100, so short USD don't work. But what if you being long on NAS is wrong? Like, that's just the question. So what if you're wrong?
Oh, you are running buys on NASDAQ. Yeah. Yeah, you can't contradict yourself. Okay.
I want a one-on-one mentorship. How do I get it? I don't know, my brother. Depends if there is a one-on-one mentorship.
One-on-one, we need to know who you are, where you stay. Do you have any criminal record? We screen you before we meet you.
Gotta make sure everything's good.
Yeah, before we are comfortable with sitting down with you.
Today's a scalper's day. First rule of the stream, don't trade against the 2Gs. There we go. It's called smash the like button, it will make you profitable. There we go. I've got criminal DVDs, bruh. Alright.
Which trade did we take? No, we are selling US30. I am, by the way.
My thing is, guys, when you ask these questions, do you not see the positions on the screen? You will learn the hard way. Yeah. I'm nervous with gold as I think an ending diagonal and should test 3354 before going. I'm not 100% sure, but it is what I'm thinking. You're on the same par as what I'm thinking, my brother. Pretty similar to the analysis I gave the guys. Bolang, I love the mathematics. Hey.
Enjoy yourself. 1 + 1 = 2.
Smashing the subscribe button will make you profitable. It definitely will. They are blind. They need vocal confirmation. A not brother, but female. Lol. Oh damn. Okay, my apologies. My apologies.
Never gold as I think an ending diagonal and should test it out before going up. Not 100% sure, but it's what I'm thinking. Yeah, gold wants to continue going down, man. But for me, I'm still holding my buy since yesterday, so it's a bit sideways kind of a thing. It may actually go down anyway, you see, but it's failing. You see, you can see how many times it failed. Many times it failed so many times to go down. So we want to see a flip to the up. So this here is a support, and then just below the support we are making a U-turn. So the fact that we are failing to go down, we may flip up. So it's always good to wait, patiently waiting. All right, Kicks, I don't know if I can leave my screen with you. I just switch off my camera and go. You will be switching to check there and there.
Yeah, that's fine then, my brother.
Yeah, the only thing that I will remove from your side is just my camera, and then I will mute my mic, and that's it. When you are, yeah, you'll be scrolling, checking. Thank you so much, my brother.
Awesome, my brother. Have a good one, eh?
All right, thanks, chat, for having me. I'll see you soon.
Perfect, brother. Cheers.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, we are together.
There we go. Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Bye.
All right, guys. Yeah, as I said, Monang just has some other appointments to get to still, so we'll see him again a little bit later. But already, I think that's he's helping the chat out there, leaving it on so you guys can still monitor what is happening there. So I'll keep that up to date. But let's have a look here. We can get that chat box back on, and let's see what is going on here, Chad. So let's see. As I said, I'm still watching gold. This is the move for now, but nothing just yet that we want to take. I do still like to sell, but again, as I said, nothing yet. Made London just opened, but Asia had some great moves. Yeah, London, obviously there. Thing is, Asia, as we've actually spoke about it a bit, saying Asia's really been having some good moves lately, but nothing I want to get myself involved in. I'm not going to wake up early to trade it. That's not happening. I'm not that desperate to catch a move. I know Chris said in one of his videos, the more a support area gets tested, the weaker it gets. So won't we see a bearish move on gold then? Dane, if you were here, my brother, we spoke about that. I am bearish on gold. So yeah, I would like to see the bearish move. Where we are now, that's why I said, like, already breaking that previous daily low again. Oh. Sorry, Chad, breaking the previous daily low. This is where I would like to start looking for an entry. But then if we can break 33.80, that would be amazing. But at the same time, kind of taking the position at the low of the day. It's not really where I want to be taking it. So that's the only thing, yeah. And like I said, it's literally London, so I'm not going to try to force anything. I would like gold to retest Asia lows before turning around 100%. Then we all on the same page, yeah. Yeah, and there, Bitcoin pulling another. Oof. Just join your take on NAS. Go back there, my brother, to the morning or the start of the stream, and you can go look at the analysis. What's up? What's up? 3366 is a previous day low. Just delete that indicator keys. Bro, I don't know what's going on with this thing at the moment. And it's weird because, like, I know we were having an issue with the EQ on the indicator. Looks like the EQ was sorted out, and now it's not. And I don't know what's going on, bro. I honestly do not know what's going on. I was, yeah, for the gold, and just double checking, but I am bullish as well in gold. Yeah, so as you say, the idea is on technicals, I am bearish, but we're not going to shy away from the idea of a buy purely because of geopolitical tension the whole time. Make sure to join early. There we go. But let's see. We're just going to monitor what's happening now with the guys. You know what the problem is now when I look at it? Is the EQ is actually wrong again. Because the EQ is up here. If I'm correct, the EQ is literally like here. So we're just going to have to monitor and see what's going on there. Again, we'll just have to look at that indicator, guys. We're just obviously busy with some other stuff at the back end, so that's why fixing this indicator kind of is not really high up on the list right now. I gave up selling gold. It goes down, I buy. You do that, my brother. I don't know how yesterday must have felt for you. Because we got some great trades on the sells yesterday. So if you were buying the whole time, I don't know. That must have been a painful day for you. Good morning, Keys. What's up, Lyndon? Put Cribber in the cupboard again. He'll sort it out. The thing is, that's the thing, guys. We need him to start working. Yeah, he's gonna have to put in some late nights. Man's got to get to work again. Let's see. Still nothing I'm going to take yet, but we'll monitor it. Yeah, guys, we made the decision last night just for yes. We're going to start trying to revive the TikTok account. What's this? So we're gonna see if we can catch up to Chris there and revive the TikTok. We're gonna see what happens there. Nah, Rix, what's the name? The Instagram still is my bread and butter. That's my preferred platform, but we have the content. It's like just share it to TikTok as well and see what happens. It is not the broker market feed that changes the indicator settings. It could be. When you say that, actually hold on, I want to look at something here quickly. Yeah, you're correct. Because yeah, the indicator works perfectly. When I look at it this way, check here on Honor and the indicator is perfect. There is the EQ where it should be. There's previous daily low. Alright. Yeah, so it's the broker feed. So us using Blackpool is throwing it off. That's where the problem is coming in. Keys, how about FMC discounts? Hey, Chad. Maybe a little bit later, guys. Good morning, ladies and gents. Keys, hope you're well, brother. Can't complain, my man. Hope you're good as well. Who have to charm Ed for a discount? TikTok just demo traders. You're going to destroy their business. Keys, what are we doing? I want to eat on gold, my cuz. What are we doing? We are still chilling for now. Nothing too crazy that we can take, so we're just waiting. It's the fun of trading. 80% of the time, you're just sitting here staring at some candles going up and down on a chart. I think it's just the chart you're on. If you think it's fishy, just use it on another chart. It's still your job as a trader to make sure the levels are right. Yeah. Yeah, we obviously figured out what it is there now, so it should then be a quick fix for the dev team. My N2K has never shown the update icon. Is it doing it automatically? Then I assume, yeah, it updates automatically. There was one time where it would tell you like it had to update, so when you would go to it there would be like a purple little thing, but that was long ago. Since then it just updates automatically. How do you use a tool to show you Asia low or Asia high? My brother, it's an indicator that's marking it for us, but if you want to, very, very simple. Between 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock, just go mark out the high. The high and the low, that would be your Asia range. Let's see, no problem. So we could take a sell here, but still don't like that, guys. Technically still holding that 80 round number. So we just want to see that do something different for us. We still have Bodang there in spirit with us in the background, guys. He is still there with us. But yeah, Chad, I know he'll be back with us very soon. Let's see. So Chad, obviously during the days sometimes that's my like admin time to do work and stuff, so if I am just these things I just have to reply to, stuff like that, so I do apologize if it just looks like I'm sitting here on my phone. Let's see. So depending on the platform you trade on, there's any concessions you can use. There we go. Hey, Lyndon, shot there for the donor, my brother. Best community ever. Nah, much love, brother. Much love.
They're still working. They're still working.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I figured out there I could actually just mute Monang, just in case Ollie's busy there. Just in case he says something that you people shouldn't hear. Maybe he leaks the secret sauce on how to actually become a profitable trader. US study be paying, hey. US studies. She's a beauty sometimes. Asia high low, use ChatGPT to write a Python script and paste into TradingView. There you go. Guys thinking outside the box. Hey, giving back to the community I like. So guys, I definitely think once we also back to where we start preparations for the 24-hour stream at 20k, I definitely think we'll do a little campaign again to give back. Last time the community, I know you guys absolutely killed it, so please don't feel pressure to when that time comes. But I know you guys will always deliver, because we've always said we know we got the best community out there. Let's see. When the G's give you a TP, you give us back. Let's see. Nothing so far. US study, as we said, trying to hold those Asia highs. I've learned my lesson. I don't touch US study in London anymore, though. That's just me personally. Thank you, Rick's been around for 2 weeks now. Hey, there we go. So we're really just monitoring this here, guys. That's all we're trying to monitor, see what's going to happen, yeah? At that, well, not previous daily low, but you guys get the idea.
Even if things never go back to what we were, so used to what I thought would be forever.
Jay, I'm going to be back now. Sure, Chad, I don't know what it is, but something in this freaking room smells like shit. Damn. I know Chris was eating eggs earlier, but flip, I don't, these bowls not here. Yeah, short gold keys, not yet. Still gonna wait a little bit, not yet. Probably a smell of a stop loss. Hey. We'll see what's gonna happen here now. Bro, that's crazy. Same here, but it's just my dog that far. I got to sell from 33.94. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a great place to sell. Because right now, this is still holding at 33.80, guys. If it breaks, yeah, we could go for a sell, but that is a bit more of the riskier sell. I won't lie to you. Markets feels like, yeah, they're definitely moving slow here today. They are definitely moving slow here today. Forkies, I'm in a buy at 33.85. Why would you be in a buy? Who said buy? Like out of interest sake, what made you want to look for a buy there? For breaky guys. Hey. Yeah. The prophet's words. Okay, yeah. Okay, to be fair, I know it's going against each other, but that is, yeah. I know Bonang is looking for buys. Just a quick update. That is the trades Bonang is running. So currently his main trade is to sell on US 30. But yeah. Do you trade the DAX? No, I don't. FOMO. Hey bro, there's no FOMO. Yeah, I can chill and wait. I've got patience. Still 250 of you guys. Please, if you guys don't mind, 20 of you at least give us a like there. Let's get those likes to 150. Not talking about sir. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of guys do just... And that is the thing. A lot of guys just want to be in trades. And again, I 100% get it. I used to be there in the past as well. Like, I mean, we were joking about yesterday. We said, like, guys just want to be in trades the whole time. Just drop that like. Hey, appreciate it. Alright, there looks like that sell's slowly starting to come in here now. Let's get those 200 likes and Keys can drop two $5,000 funded accounts. Hey. Chad's coming up with their own rules there. Why do you prefer the Dow over other indices? That was just my bread and butter. That's when I kind of really got into trading. That's just what I traded. And I found a love for it. I had great success on it. And I always say it, if something's not broke, why fix it? Because you have to understand, people want to go trade 20 different pairs, but every time you trade 20 pairs, that's 20 pairs you opening your account up to risk for. Where I've got 2 pairs, that's what I trade, and I know I'm good at them. Oh, don't run away from us now, gold. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I still have one more before this 5 closes. Okay, cool. I only trade DAX and Dow. Yeah, there you go. My next day support for gold is 3365. 2 pairs are fine, gold and GJ, but for New York, open US30 and NASDAQ. There we go. Keys, what would you say is better? 1 times 200k account or 2 times 100k accounts? 2 times 100k accounts. You can split your risk. Think of it this way, if you technically have, yes, obviously the monetary value is different, but if you think of it that way, you've got 20% drawdown over 2 accounts and you've got 10% on one 200k. Obviously don't trade the 200k's at the same time then, because then it's exactly the same. But if you trade them separately, you're kind of giving yourself a second chance, if you want to call it that. Oh, Chad, I wanted to execute and that thing's just running. Did we miss this trade now? Did we miss this trade? Chad, this was the trade we were looking for after that 33.80. I was hoping to get it in like over there somewhere. Stops would have just been above the highs, and this would have been the play. But yeah, unfortunately we are not in this trade. We're gonna have to see, maybe this works out for us in our favor, but yeah, she looks like she's just going. She looks like she's just going. There ain't no bus stop here for us. No name, yes. Do you use XM as a broker? 100% my brother. You can go check out, there's our link for it. Use our partner code 2Gs. You can still trade with them, and end of the day, you literally get our indicator as well for free then if you meet the minimum deposit. But yeah, Chad, I won't even lie. Till today now, like I've been trading with them, and yesterday was the first time I was like, okay, let me just do it. Well, not yesterday. When was it? Monday. Yeah, Monday. I was like, you know what? Let me do a withdrawal from them, Chad. I'm not a word of a lie. I think anyone that's traded with them, I think someone did say yeah before, but they are insane. Should be careful with XM. Just got banned from Singapore for doing dodgy stuff. My brother, there is nothing dodgy about XM. They are literally one of the biggest. They are literally one of the biggest in the world. There's nothing dodgy about XM. I think guys don't understand, and that's the thing, which again is up there. Yeah, bro, you can look it up, but okay, for example, go look. So if I look it up now, have you actually read the article? What is the reason they got banned? Let's talk about this then. Because let's just understand, you do understand when a broker operates in a place, there's regulations, okay? So let's just talk about that quickly. There's regulations. So let's just put it this way. In South Africa, we can have a 1 to 1,000 leverage because our regulations allow it. If you go overseas, you can't have more than a 1 to 30 leverage because that's just the regulations. You see already things change. So a business has to operate differently overseas to how they would over here. So again, 1 minute withdrawal in XM lol. Literally, guys, that's not even a word of a lie. Mine literally took like 2-3 minutes. That is the fastest withdrawal I've ever had in my life. Yesterday, it wasn't even 5 minutes. Money was in my account. It's crazy quick. You can't even fart in Singapore, though. Hard place that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But also at the same time, I don't know what you're worried about in Singapore for. I withdrew yesterday and woke up to the withdrawal in my bank account. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. We've spoke about this with people, and I said, you know what? You can maybe go, and this is the thing. So, okay, cool. I can go to XNES. And that's the thing. I've traded with them, so I can talk about it. You can go to XNES, and you can have a raw spread. Okay? Raw spread, I'm going to have bigger commissions and all of this. But a news event, you literally, anywhere close to a news event, you can't even execute. You can't do anything with your trades at all. But XM, I have an ultra low spread, which is less than a pip. Like, really gonna cry about that? I think it's like 0.4 pips or something. You're really gonna cry about that? Like any big trader, that is not gonna make a difference in your trade. But I never have margin increase. I never have leverage restrictions. I never have anything change. So yes, it's a little bit more of a spread than a raw spread, but how market conditions are from now till whenever is exactly the same. Execution time, exactly the same. There's never anything else. So you have to always, there's a give and take somewhere. Yeah, you're giving a 0.4 spread, but you're getting consistency in all your other trading. So genuinely, there's no problems there. Instant payout from FTMO, but it's a 1% fee for it. I've never heard of that in my life, my brother. I don't know where you have that option. I've never seen that option for an instant payout from FTMO for a 1% fee. Unless it's new, I've never seen it. I'm literally funded with FTMO. I've never seen that option. David, so your head is in the clouds, lol, floating in profits. Hey. The guys are just chilling, yeah. Let's see what you study up to. Alright. USD is giving us that bullish action. So holding Asia highs, we want to watch out for that. Again, that EQ could come into play. We spoke about that because NASDAQ showed it already did. So the obvious would be that USD would still be going forward as well. The profit, a let's see what happens there with gold. Chad, just hold on quickly. Hey, these bloody marketers. Can we sell gold now? No, my brother, because now it's a previous daily low. If this thing gets back above previous daily low, that could be a fake out. But then again, that's actually not previous daily low, so let's kind of just ignore that. Let's just do it this way. Let's have a look here. Where is gold? Let's look at this way. So we could still really see this kind of going a bit more up again. Can we sell gold? No, we're still going to be cooking the charts. There you go. USD not running so good. Yeah, as I said, unfortunately, guys, I've learned my lesson. I know the other guys do it and they hold it out and all that stuff. But again, just my personal thing. I've burned my hands too many times with USD in a London session. So I just don't do it anymore. Yeah, we're not talking... Right, Chandlerton, what's happening there? The command has been updated successfully. Hey, Rooks, what are you cooking up here? Ah, there we go. Choose our partner broker and use partner code to use trading. Hey, Rooksy. Keep on non-Goldie. I don't know what the hell that means. Keep non-Goldie. Okay. Gold range today maybe till 2:30. Yeah, I definitely think when that US news unemployment claims comes out, we could see a little bit of drive in the volume. Long US 100. My brother, unfortunately, we don't give out signals here. Come on, gold. Wangani, just go to the start of the stream. We did obviously our NAS breakdown. Sorry, no, I meant I went long. It wasn't. Oh, give my brother. No, I remember you said earlier you were in the long, so doing good. Globex has been sliced like a chicken, but trust in the process. Hey, my brother. The thing is, what's it getting sliced on? What pair? I haven't been trading. I've been busy with other stuff. I always say to people, it's like, y'all, it's gonna come out in the video. Christmas off shot yesterday, but you got to be on your toes the whole time. That's why I have let's just call it my 5 approaches to the market. And those 5 approaches I can jump in between of what I need, what's working at the time. Because if markets are forever changing, you need to be able to change and adapt with the markets. They came for him. Keys the lone wolf. How you, brother? Hey, I can't complain, my man. Doing good, my side. How about you? DAX and USD adding GU though. The only thing there, my brother, is keep in mind, I never, for example, when I showed it to you guys, I never showed it for DAX. That was the thing you guys decided to do it on. And I just said USD. Again, GU, you guys obviously took it to yourselves. So USD, I don't know how badly it's been. Let me have a look here. But as I said, you got to be able to adapt with the markets. So already, if I look here yesterday, you would have had no trade. Monday, you would have had no trade. Friday, no trade. Last week, Thursday, would have been the first trade I can see here. You would have hit break even. Well, even then, it depends how big your stop was. Because if you held through it, depending on how big your stop was, then you would have hit TP. But I'm going to say, I'm not even going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you didn't have a big stop. So let's say it was a break even. The Wednesday before that, you hit TP. Or again, I'd even say, let's give it a benefit of the doubt. You had a tight stop. So let's even say you had a break even. Tuesday, no trade. Monday's close. If you got the very early entry, you would have hit a stop. But if you got the entry kind of to the end of the session, then you would have hit TP. Going into, I don't know what this music is. The Friday, then before that, you smash TP. So it has, USD hasn't been that bad. It really hasn't been that bad on USD. And also, let's also just keep this in mind, guys. When I also taught it to you guys, I also said you don't be greedy with it. You take a quick 1-to-1, 1-to-2. But you guys are swinging for the other highs and lows and all of those other things. So yeah, let's just also keep these things in mind when we talk about these concepts. Stop loss strategy just jokes. My chart indicates gold approaching pivot at 385. It could pass through to the keys. The most frustrating thing about that's it really is. Stop loss. What is that? We don't use that. How do you get the IND indicator? Viking FX. There is the Rixie posted at the little link. So just go check that out. I tried something nuts on a hedge account, went long 0.13 large, then in profit took a 0.07 short, which hedged the long drawdown. When price moves up enough, I closed the hedge. Hey. It's all good, keys. I'm done strategy jumping now. No strat has 0 losing streaks. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. You just gotta find the strat that always has the win over time. Every strategy is gonna take losses. We're actually probably using broker because they have a no stop loss rule on VF. If you're keeping it simple, it can be very profitable, keys. That's what I noticed for myself. Yeah, that's the thing, Lyndon. I've preached it from day one. The guys that have been around, that have been here, I've always said to you, trading is simple. The guys that aren't doing well, you're overcomplicating it. You don't need to overcomplicate trading. I just called the man that 5 minute on gold, 33.77. 0.5. So here's my question, brother. What made you take that buy there? What made you look at the markets and go, that's where I want to buy? Because it's somehow, I always love this when guys have these sniper entries. But what made you take that trade? That's the question. My mate sent it through to me. Okay, so why'd your mate take it? Trading is easy. All you need is knowledge. 1000% gigs. Mine's a daily EQ and pivot though. Want that entry for me. He scalps. I'm more of a swing with just breaks and retest. Okay. Fair value gap, lol. I don't see a fair value gap there, so I still don't. Well, I mean there, but yeah. Yeah, but he's normally not that good. Man's throwing his homie under the bus. Yeah, there's the Feldman of fair value gap keys. I reckon it's that. Daily support at 33.65 and MACD for me also relative index and war. Hey. Hey Josh, but I love that answer there, bro. Just a, he's not normally that good. Okay, we're rejecting that EQ again, but I say, guys, we had a monster trading day yesterday. Like, I really have no bother to force any trade yet today. I'm so quiet on the chat, damn. There's no fair value gap, so probably use the indicator. Oh. I still took it though, got enough trust in it. I've been in gold sell since Monday, involuntary swinger A, but went in half size low. Nah, just gonna see what happens. Obviously, I think the big thing is gonna come out here. New York session, I think we're gonna see the moves. And then obviously to the end of day with FOMC tonight. I think that's where we're going to see these markets come alive. That's where we're going to see something really happen here. Nas back at the EQ as well. US 30 at the daily pivot. So let's see. Remember, guys, just don't forget to check the tonnage of gold when you're taking your entries. You don't want to get caught off guard. You need to always remember the bigger picture. I use unfair value gaps and dumb money concept. Best strategy, quote boom. Don't join the winning team, yellow. I don't even have TikTok. Hey, Chad. You guys are on a mission here today. If this thing could get above the EQ, kind of being above that 33.85, it'll be in a nice position. Let's go. This can't get above ya. Could be a potential buy, you know. Just buy the upside. It's way bigger than drawdown. Chad, I swear this music, it's going through all the vibes there for us today. Jordan likes our lead keys. What's whoa, Rixie, hey, let's chill out, yeah, bro. We don't need to do anything rational like that. W Rix with the motivation there. Ooh, Nas having that sell off now. US 30. Alright. US 30 drop in, yeah, they all are there now. Ooh. Rook's channeling is in a ed. Oh, Chad, there's a part of me that's like, hey, let's buy gold, and I'm just like, you know what? Kind of getting to the end of the session. Let's see, sure, where did that 5 close? Oof, it technically did. It technically did. Ah, Chad, you know what, for vibes, we're going to wait, see if it gives us a retest of the EQ. Then we'll kind of enter just a small position there just for vibes. Yeah, there you go, I can do the same thing, yeah, so I was supposed to see that retest. You boys are playing a dangerous game, yeah. Can they give us a retest there? If I took those USD buys from Asia highs, that would have made me know it was like 10 push from TP twice. Hey, let's just see there. Oof. Okay, now we just need to see that retest turn bullish. Mark Anthony. I have no clue what that message is about. What the hell does that have to do with anything, yeah? Alright, Chad, we're going to go for it. Just a little small position there. We'll see what's going to happen. We entered. It was just before it popped there a little bit. We're going to basically just even have a 25 because that is those lows. We're running a very, very small position here, guys. There, Keys, I have a question. Why don't you have a podcast with the monthly winners of the competition and let's see their own thought process? Viking FX, the thing is, we have wanted to do that. Funny enough, none of the guys want to. They all declined. They don't want to be put on podcasts and things like this. And so, yeah, we actually wanted to, but the guys don't want to do it. So we just kind of stopped asking. A little small position here, guys. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we just chill out for the vibes. Some little appetizers. Hide it from the chat. Hey. Where is your normal 1 to 2 there? Just before the weekly pivot, that's actually lacquer right there. Bum, bum, bum. New hourly coming in hot. The new hourly could actually choke us quite quickly. But we're vibing out here, guys. We are vibing out here. Keegs, are you seeing? We are going up. Oh. I was like, what? Keys, what's your thoughts about AI bot trading? It is trading everywhere. I don't know, my brother. I'm not sold on it yet. I think AI in trading could become a trading tool and assist traders, but I definitely don't know about it taking over trading completely. Yo, Chad, this hourly's either gonna hurt us right now. Yeah, this hourly, oof, I don't know how I feel about that. This hourly can choke us quick, you know. Because what does that hourly look like on the close? Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of that, Chad. I won't lie to you. I'm not a fan of that hourly close. Keys, okay, they're probably scared to expose themselves on not knowing much and that they're using ChatGPT for signals. I overslept today. I was supposed to be in more cells at 39.90. Hey. Bum, 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 bum. Can I react to fundamentals or is it purely technicals? Eventually it will learn everything, but I mean, in the beginning I think it's gonna get hurt by fundamentals and stuff. You took a buy, yes, my brother. Yes. That is what we are doing. Keys, please check on the sell in US3. We can do that, my brother, no problem. We can do that for you. That is the sell position. Bonang sell over there at the moment. That is how that is looking. And then this is our buy position. Hey Keys, greetings from Kenya. I'm a bit late today. Hey, no stress, brother, no stress. Chad, nah, we'll leave it as chills for now. We can still. Okay, Chad, there we go. I'm break even. That's 1-1. We are break even. Also be a easy stuff here, Chad. That's why we just waited, baby. Just gotta wait sometimes, but it's worth it in the end. Where's Bonang? He had to just go. He had another appointment, my brother, but he'll be with us for New York session. Hey, Carl, what's up, man? Been holding this gold trade for over 2 hours, bro. Hey, well, it's working out nicely now, bro. You basically must pray for me as well. It's just having some doctors checkups and stuff like that, guys. But obviously, it's there for him to explain to you guys later on. I think he also just wants the answers before he talks about anything. But yeah, just keep giving me your thoughts, guys. Adam from Dubai, what's up, my man? Greetings from Humansdorp. Hi, Keys. Is there a session now for the Project G members? Yes, we will have our watch party for FOMC. What was that? Back in UAE because was on vacay the week, you mean. Greetings from, I'm not even reading that. I don't know what the hell that is. Johannesburg. Alright, gold just decided it's gonna vibe out there. It's just gonna chill for now. $286 of you guys, 172 likes. Chad, you think you guys can do one more push there? Get those likes up to 200 for us. JB was too cold, mood. PE was better. Dubai in the house. What's up, guys? Great seeing how the chat, the community is spread wide. We're everywhere, baby. The Jesus in Port Elizabeth, yeah. Cape Town, Brockville. Hey, Cape Townians. The Cape Townians. Greetings from Teepeesburg. Hey, I think we all like to go there, bro. East Rand is where it's at. Cape Town. Wasn't able to move much. I had a stalling setup though. Hey. Cape Town, Durbanville. Representing Pretoria. Keys, how did you find out about the Globe Strats? We work with some of the international guys, and basically he gave me the rundown on it. So very, very well-known trader, but yeah, we've kind of been doing some work behind the scenes with these guys, and he basically introduced me to it. Bristol, UK. Hey, there we go. Some UK people. My mom's currently in the UK at the moment. I was from using Barcas, Cape Town, Massenburg. Better than South, I guess. I grew up there. Century City. Bitcoin down, gold up. Same old, same old. Where's trade assurance dropping? Hey, Chad. This is basically going to be the main area, Chad. I want to watch it. It's just that 33, 90 level flat, that round number. That's obviously, I just want to monitor what's going to happen there. I might even just actually close out there. So it becomes basically, I think it's like a 1.4, 1.6 trade now on RR. But just I think it might be a bit better. Just give us that round number. Bit of Marisburg, KZN, yeah. Hey. It got some good points. Farm style like Cape Town. We're going back to buy something in Markbos later this year. Hey, awesome. Not far apart from each other. There we go. Let's see. Holding until 3,400, but BE on the trade. 3,400 as well. Obviously, that round number, very, very nice. This is just a quick one for us here today. So we're not gonna. We'll just monitor it and see what happens. Yeah. $50 likes to go, Chad. Hit that like button. Let's go at least to 200 at least. Quite diverse group you got here. Keys, really amazing, bro. Chad, it really is. As I said, we honestly have one of the best communities out there. You guys are incredible. From all over. Keys, how do you choose which account you trade when you have so many? I basically do them at times. So basically in periods. And that just helps me like monitor it, if that makes sense, so that I know I'm never, as I say, I'm never putting all my risk on one trade. So I get one account to where I'm happy, then I park the bus, leave it to pay out, then I move on to the next account. If that account gets to a certain point in drawdown, same thing, I kind of park the bus, also step away from trading, get my head a bit right again, then I just leave that account even where it is for now. I go trade the other account and I just reposition myself. Yeah, so I think that's a step for later on for traders. Once you really build in a trading portfolio, how we adapt to our trading to manage a portfolio. Love the weather in Cape Town. Everything in Cape Town is just extreme though. If it rains, it's flooding. If it's windy, you can't even walk in the wind. It's like, that's the only thing about Cape Town. It's like whatever is happening, it's extreme. Kyle, you can give me 1 or 2, I'll help you trade them. Alright, I get you, bro, because I currently have 2 accounts and just trying to manage both. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you're not doing both at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, I'm never entering here and then I need to go into this position on this trade, and no, I work on one account at a time. So I might take days and I separate through days and all that type of stuff, but yeah, you kind of move between the two. Or however many you have then. What would you say a good percent risk is per trade on a funded? That obviously goes to the trader, bro. I've spoke about this a few times. Just to be like clear with you guys, in a very short term, I've got 3 lots I have for every account. So basically a reserve position, a normal position, which would be 1%, and then an aggressive position, which would be 2%. So that's always going to be up to the trader what they want to do there. They don't just hit pipes in Cape Town, they go for the bottlenecks. That's why we love it. How do you guys trade the Globix trade? Sorry, I'm a bit late, but you guys mark out the 8930 high, low, and use plastic below for supply step here. To a trader, you'd have to be in Project G, my brother, to be at the boot camp to see how we use it. Used to do break-in retest in Asia highs right now. Sell that one and buy on the one. No, anything as a prop firm will flag you for that one, unfortunately. I've seen guys using a copy trader on, say, 2 or 3 fund accounts just to have to be strict on the risk and the same right across. What's your take on that, Keys? Again, nothing wrong with that. You definitely can do that, but again, you just understanding that you're putting all your eggs in one basket. So let's just say you get to a point where you've built up a portfolio, and let's even just say you got 6, or let's even say 5 100k accounts. Now you copy trade them. If you blow 5 accounts in one shot, or if you traded them one at a time, you kind of blow 1 and you still have 4 accounts left to kind of recoup your losses, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can go there, but I do believe there's a point in greed in that, because you are putting, Chad, that one hit me at break even, so I am out of this position. But what's the name, you're putting your eggs in one basket, and I just don't believe any proper person will do it, because I say you're just being greedy. You're trying to capitalize and make super amount of money across all accounts in one go, where there's just no need for that. Give me keys and chat. What's up? All these in one basket, not a good idea. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out of that as well. But Chad, also, I think we're gonna call it there for the session. We kind of waited. We took our shot. It gave us a little something, and then kind of coming back. So not gonna force anything now. But sorry, Chad. Obviously, we still have a bit of work to do now today. So I think we might just call it there now. But Chad, as always, appreciate you guys always joining in, jumping in. But yeah, before you guys go out, we are so close. 268 of you, please just drop a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's get that like say to 200. You're so close. And then we're on the road to 19k. Again, if you guys want to trade with a broker that has no issues, the fastest payouts ever, check out our link over there. Rixie, we can drop it for you guys. Trade with XM, use obviously our partner code, and at the same time, you guys are just going to get the indicator for free, which is absolutely killing the markets. But Chad, let's going to see you guys a little bit later. Myself, Chris, and Bonang will all be in action later, so don't go anywhere. New York session is going to be a vibe, so let's lock in for it. But Chad, have a great one. Don't do anything stupid. Don't go blow your accounts, and don't go put risk on the table unnecessarily if you don't need to. If your trade's there, trust your plan, but don't try force anything if it's not there, guys. It's just part of the game. So alright, Chad, peace and love, baby, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. Cheers.
Drop that shit.
You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gold. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really listen until they feel it. For the bought in. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. There's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.